Welcome to page 10 of your volume packet. On this page, we're going to be finding the volume of a triangular prism. And of course, we have the basic formula, volume equals capital B times H. And we know that B represents the base face. In this particular case, our base face is a triangle, and the area formula for that triangle is base times height divided by 2. We will be substituting this formula in for big B each and every time we calculate the volume of the triangular prisms we've been given. But before we begin, take a moment and with your pencil, highlight the base face of each of these triangular prisms. In letter A, we see the base face is here. Highlight that triangular top. This is also a base face. And so on and so forth. Please take a moment and highlight the triangular base faces on each of these prisms. When you're ready, let's begin. Make sure you have a calculator, a pencil, and of course your packet. Let's start with letter A. Like I stated before, we're going to substitute the triangle formula, area of a triangle, in for big B. So your formula looks like this. Volume equals base times height divided by 2. And of course, this is the information off the triangular face. And then the overall prism height, represented by the second H. So, on our base face, the B, or the base length, is 10 yards, and the height of the triangular face is 12. So we substitute. Volume equals 10 times 12 divided by 2 times. Then our overall height is 4 yards. That gets substituted in for our second H. Let's start by calculating the area of that triangular base. 10 times 12 is 120, but cut in half means that's 60 times 4. 60 times 4 is 240 cubic yards. In this particular case, we have 4 steps in order to complete the problem rather than 3. This step right here is where we calculate the area of the triangular base face. Then we take that area and multiply by 4. Let's move on to letter B. Once again, jot down your formula. Volume equals base times height divided by 2 times H. Well, we can see as we examine the triangular base face that 7 is the height of our triangle and 8 is the base length of our triangle. So that gets substituted in here. 8 times 7 divided by 2. Our overall prism height is 25 centimeters. So we substitute that in for the second H. Take a moment and calculate the volume, starting with the area formula. 56 divided by 2. 8 times 7 is 56 divided by 2. You should have gotten 28. Now take that 28 and multiply by 25. Whatever you get, make sure and label it centimeters cubed. Take a moment, grab a calculator, and complete the rest of this worksheet. Make sure you show all 4 steps as you calculate the volume for each triangular prism. Pause the video, and when you're ready, turn the video back on so you can self-correct. Please pause the video now. Now check your work against the answer key. You should have 4 steps for each problem. Give yourself a C if the answer is correct. However, if your answer is incorrect, draw a line through your answer. Make sure you have a label on each one of your answers. Go ahead and correct your work. This concludes the video for page 10.